SCP-2675, the radioactive ghost ship, a vessel of Keter class that can appear and disappear at will. What if this rogue ship was real? The answer: there will be blood. Hello and welcome back to Life's Biggest Questions, the channel that loves a deep dive into the hallowed halls of the fictitious SCP Foundation. I'm your host Rebecca Felgate, and today I'm asking, what if SCP-2675 was real? What if indeed? Join me as we embark upon this naval nightmare, but before we do let me know if you've ever been on a ship. I've been on a cruise ship down the River Nile in Egypt, but I've never been on like an ocean liner. I would absolutely love to go on one. I'd especially love an Arctic cruise so I can see all the icebergs, although maybe I would steer clear if SCP-2675 was real. Let's find out, shall we? Oh, and please do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate you. SCP-2675 is a Keter class anomaly that the SCP Foundation is trying to locate and destroy. It originated as an Arctica class nuclear-powered icebreaker vessel by the Soviet Union in 1977. They called it Sibir. According to the official Russian Federation notes, Sibir was decommissioned in 1992, but unfortunately it seems as if the ship was lost during a mission to the Arctic to investigate an anomalous artifact. Curiouser and curiouser. Now designated as an SCP, the vessel is tracked aerially as it has, I quote, proven both elusive and advantaged against naval units. Notably, it has completely destroyed other ships. The vessel is of major concern to the Foundation as it is not contained, it's aggressive, and because it emits high levels of radiation. Reports surrounding the vessel claim it has been spotted in the Arctic, Northern Atlantic, and Northern Pacific Oceans. The SCP has the power to spontaneously change shape and produce additional structures, equipment, or weaponry, and it produces a curious pale blue glow of radiation in surrounding waters. I have to say, how will this affect the fish? Are we gonna start getting radioactive whales? Will it pollute the food supply? Are we all gonna die? Always a question with the SCP Foundation. Foundation notes detail a battle with state-of-the-art military ship Kongu in which 2675 produced microwave weapons of extreme power. Not only is the SCP adept in battle and has the ability to shapeshift, it seems there may be something more cosmic and perhaps mystical going on with it. SCP-26751 appears to be the vessel's captain or controller. He's never been visually identified, but has communicated with civilians, military, and Foundation personnel over radio. He can speak Russian, English, and French, and he has claimed that he is, get this, the Herald of God. He said, "I sail for the Godchild born of the atom. My flesh burns with the light of his knowledge. I am no longer life, but time and energy." So there seems to be a divine radioactivity to him. Beyond that, it has been noted that in battle with another vessel, many transparent and luminous humanoid figures exuding lethal levels of ionizing radiation have appeared. Classic SCP. Nothing is ever simple, is it? Okay, can we sidestep that whole God can of worms thing? We can't? Ugh, I'm sorry, but what? Who is the Godchild born of the atom? He sounds nuclear and I'm not sure I want to invoke his wrath. But maybe if the SCP was known about, people would start worshipping this radioactive overlord. Was he born when radioactive weapons were invented? If 2675 was real, I would have some questions for the Soviets, although not many have stuck around. Did they create the SCP, or is the clue down to its transformation while investigating an anomaly? Did the Soviets produce other ethereal and radioactive weapons? Or if the vessel became an SCP on its mission to the Arctic, should we not be investigating what the F is happening up there? Maybe the SCP is real. There are indeed Arctic military bases, and does anyone else remember their headliners in 2016 where the Russians alleged that they'd found a secret Nazi base in the Arctic Circle? Is this related? What's going on? If the SCP was real, we would actually, likely, never know about it. The icy waters of the north are not popular trade routes anymore and are by all means pretty desolate. Further to that, Foundation notes say that anyone who has ever had an encounter with the SCP is to be given a high dose of amnestics, which again, they'll be wiping their memory. This to me lends meat to my whole theory that the SCP Foundation is the same as the Men in Black. If the SCP is real, then it would mean the ability to materialize and dematerialize is real too, which is pretty epic. It throws open a whole bunch of other questions as to the ability to manipulate time time and space? Where does it go? Does it mean that Harry Potter-style apparition is real? I certainly hope so. Does SCP-2675 time travel? If so, given its frequent appearance in the Northern Atlantic, did it have anything to do with the Titanic disaster of 1912? Whoa. If SCP-2675 was real, it would basically be fine if you lived inland, but I would be worried if I lived in Iceland, the northern throes of Canada, and perhaps even the coast of Maine in the US. Alaska had better watch out too, and those living in the desolate outposts of northern Russia. I would say, why don't we just try and ignore it? The SCP seems to get a bit vendetta-y about things when it's provoked, but I can't see any evidence of unprovoked attacks in the Foundation notes. That being said, would the authorities that be really just leave a radioactive Keter-class hazard out there floating around waiting to strike? Je ne think pas, which is exactly why the Foundation exists. Quick question for you. Has anyone seen Twin Peaks, or seasons 1, 2, and 3, but especially 3? If the Men in Black aren't the SCP Foundation, then I'm just going straight out there and saying that maybe Special Agent Dale Cooper and Chief Gordon Cole are working for the Foundation. Come to think of it, whatever that creature was in the contained loft in season 3 to me is Hallmark SCP, and the Black Lodge, hallowed Thormiel class SCP. Whoa, okay, that's my new leading theory. Donuts, coffee, a slice of delicious cherry pie. Look, with all of these videos, the answer is by and large the same, with a few circumstantial variants. If SCP-2675 was real, it would cause havoc in the waters, a maritime murderer, a naval nasty. It would also be great for the Foundation to track it and study it, as it seems to have some key insights into the ability to appear and disappear. But where does it go? Honestly, at this point, I'm not sure that I want to know. Who are the radioactive figures on board? And what, I ask you, is the god that spawned this oceanic abomination? And why is it so mad with us? What would you do if SCP-2675 is real? Do let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Again, let me know if you've been on a boat. Do you like boats? Thoughts and comments? I always enjoy them. Why not leave me a few ocean-faring emojis too, because I love an emoji. Before I go, I'm just gonna read some comments from my most recent video, What If the Montauk Monster Was Real? Thomas Turner 69 said, the Loch Ness Monster would only need to use 3.2% of its power to defeat the Montauk Monster. Good. I like that we're fighting these mythical creatures against each other. Classic Life's Biggest Questions. Futuristic Gaming House added some tea when they wrote, I live near Montauk, and when I was a little boy, I saw weird dead animals on the beach. Adrian Samaro wrote, what if the USA and England went to war? Who would win? Lol. Short answer, the USA. Long answer, lots of people would get involved, lots of people die, friends become enemies. China, Russia, they have a little pop, but still, the USA, because America! Okay guys, thank you for watching to the end of this video. Do please leave a thumbs up on it and click that big, beautiful notification bell to stay up to date with more big answers. I'm your host, Rebecca Felgate. I'll catch you in the next video, but until then, please do stay curious, stay alert, and never ever stop questioning.